Hey, welcome back. It's good to have you guys here. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you, and I'm glad I can help. Hopefully you find these videos I do helpful in your career and also how to handle life in general. I want to help you. How intentional are you about demonstrating empathy as a leader? Or for any role, as far as that's concerned, any role you may fill, do you have empathy? Empathy is a feeling with the person. It's a climbing down the hole to sit beside them, making yourself vulnerable to sincerely connect with them. The empathetic person will recognize the person's struggles without minimizing it. Remember, you can still be strong, set boundaries, as well as being kind and empathetic. Empathy is an enormous concept. Renowned psychologists Daniel Goleman and Paul Ekman have identified 3 components of empathy: cognitive, emotional, and compassionate. We will briefly discuss them today. By learning how to empathize with your friends, coworkers, and those around you, using these 3 types of empathy, you can build stronger relationships and trust. Cognitive, simply knowing how the other person feels and what they might be thinking, sometimes called perspective taking. Emotional, when you feel physically with the other person, beside them, so to speak, as though their emotions were contagious. And compassionate. With this kind of empathy, we not only understand a person's predicament and feel with them, but we are spontaneously moved to help if needed. You may struggle to show empathy initially. You could be nervous about committing yourself emotionally or feel unable to do so. But this doesn't mean that you're doomed to fail when you show empathy. To use empathy effectively, you need to put aside your own viewpoint and see things from the other person's perspective. Then you can recognize behavior that appears at first sight to be over emotional, stubborn, unreasonable, or simply a reaction based on another person's prior knowledge and experience. Practice the following techniques frequently so that they start to become second nature for you. Give your full attention. Listen carefully to what someone is telling you. Use your ears, your eyes, your gut instinct to understand the entire message they're communicating. Start with listening for key words and phrases that they use, particularly if they're using them repeatedly. Then think about not only what they're saying, but what's their tone, their body language. What are they trying to tell you? Are they angry, ashamed, scared? Take this a stage further by listening empathetically. Avoid asking direct questions, arguing with what is being said, or disputing facts at this stage. And also be flexible. Prepare for the conversation to change directions as the other person's thoughts and feelings also change. Consider the other person's perspective. You're probably familiar with the saying, before you criticize someone, walk a mile in their shoes. So examine your own attitude and keep an open mind. Placing too much emphasis on your own assumptions and beliefs doesn't leave much space for empathy. Once you see, kind of with your mind's eye, what others or why others believe what they believe, then you can acknowledge it. This doesn't mean you have to agree with it, but this is not the time for debate. Instead, be sure to show respect and keep listening. When in doubt, invite the other person to describe their position some more and ask them how they think that they might resolve this issue. Asking the right question is probably the simplest and most direct way to understand the other person. Take action. There's no one right way to demonstrate your compassionate empathy. It will depend on the situation, the individual, their dominant emotion at the time. And remember, empathy is not about what you want, but what the other person wants, needs, And so the action you take will suggest a benefit for them, and it must benefit them. For example, you might have a team member who's unable to focus at their work because of a problem they're having at home. It may seem the kind thing to do to tell them that they can work from home until the situation is resolved. But work may be, in fact, a welcome respite from them thinking about something painful. So ask them which approach they would prefer. And remember that empathy is not just for crises. Seeing the world from a variety of perspectives is a great talent. And it's one that you can use all of the time in any situation. And random act of kindnesses, they brighten everybody's day. For example, you might likely smile at your coworkers, take the trouble to remember somebody's name. That's empathy in action. Giving people full attention in meetings, being curious about their lives and their interests, and offering constructive feedback are empathetic behaviors as well. Practice these skills often. When you take an interest in what others think, feel, and experience, you'll develop a reputation for being caring, trustworthy, and approachable. And you will be a great asset to the team and your organization. So when you can master these things, you will be the best possible version of yourself. Use these points that we just talked about to be a successful you. You're going to be able to create a better lifestyle. You're going to have more time. You'll have more money. You'll be more happier with what you're doing with your life. So make sure you go over this video again, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel and TikTok and Instagram. Thank you, my friends. You will be successful. It's time to go big, be bold, live. Be the best possible version of yourself. If you're serious about changing your life for the better, creating your dream business, getting your dream job, and living the lifestyle you've always wanted, then follow me. Let me help you. Let me show you how. I'm here to help. Your career will thank you. You'll be a better you. Please let me know in the comments how you like this video. Thank you for spending time here. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to spend your time just a few minutes here with me, and I thank you for that. Make sure you like, subscribe, and you'll never miss another one of these awesome videos. Also, check out the links below. Remember, clairsway.com. It's a great way to make a six-figure income. Within 6 months to 9 months, you can have an awesome career in the IT industry. They will help you every step of the way. They're a great company to help you with that. Thanks again. Have a great day. Ciao.